Hey guys, it's RobJ here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a Ants Australia nest, in particular the Acrylic Nest Size 2. Now, this nest is available in 3 colours. It's the red featured here, a nice green and a lovely blue. Right, seeing when I mentioned colours, let's get straight into one of the features that I love the most, the bright vibrant colours. It looks very pretty, but does it have a practical use? Yes it does. In other acrylic nests that have a see-through layer of acrylic, when you get any sort of waste mixed with the hydration that you add to the nest, you get one of them nastily looking brown puddles essentially between your layers, and it can look very ghastly. This essentially is going to block all that out, so you're not going to have to actually visually see it, and it adds a spot of colour and some vibrance, which I must say I'm a big fan of. As well as that, I'm a huge fan of losing a bit of nesting room to go with a naturalistic look. The chamber shapes and layouts in this nest is my favourite way of doing a nest chamber. Now, like I said, there are 2 sides to this argument. One is other nests like, say, the ANTKIT, gives you maximum nesting room inside, where this is going down a different avenue. You're not losing a lot, but you are losing some nesting space for essentially aesthetical reasons. But I must say, I'm a fan of this sort of method and would certainly recommend this nest. So, it has quite a unique way of attaching the tubing to it, and it might catch a few people out, so let's go through it. Essentially, it has a lock-off door, a piece of acrylic that pulls out and can be turned. Now, I've seen reviews where they say the acrylic turns around, pushes in and locks. In my experience, that doesn't actually happen. What happens is that it comes with a piece of tube, 13mm, with a 10mm interior. Now this pushes in and wedges very tightly and strongly, and then you can attach any size tubing that you want to this small piece of tubing, and you've got a very secure fit. If you use something like 9mm, which we're used to in the UK, it'll be too loose, and the piece of acrylic does not lock into place, okay? So you use what it comes with, a piece of 13mm tubing, and that has a 10mm interior diameter. So essentially this nest is compatible with Camponotus species, but do double check on that one. So once you've got it all set up and included, this nest actually comes with quite a nice sized hydration chamber. A very large, long single strip that actually accesses 3 of the chambers along its main length. Now this is good because it's going to create a nice radiant in the nest. Now, it's better than just accessing one of the chambers. It's going to keep a nice humidity gradient along the entire nest instead of just a few compartments. This is really good. The sponge is a quite favourable size, and on average gives you 2 to 3 days without having to refill it, but on different room temperatures, under different conditions, with or without a heating cable, I found that this can actually last much longer. And this nest is designed to range from 10 to 200 ants depending on species, so it could actually be considerably more than that on the very small species, or obviously a bit less on the big ones. But there is also something that I'd like to mention as well. With Ants Australia on all their purchases, they're protected by their buyer's protection. And it essentially says here that we guarantee that your product arrives at your door undamaged, or we'll replace it, simple as that. And I quite like this, and I'm pretty sure that most other ant companies would probably do that, but at least you've got the added protection if you're not local to Australia. It's nice to know that you are guaranteed by them. Anyway guys, I hope you've liked this review, and I'll catch you in my next video.